Brilliance Audio presents The Missing Ingredient, The Curious Role of Time in Food and Flavour, by Jenny Linford, performed by Karen Cass. Introduction. The idea for this book came to me in the early hours, between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m, when night passes to day. It's a strange solitary period when I, as a light sleeper, often find myself lying half awake in the dark in bed. As I lie there, thoughts, often worries, but also solutions and ideas, drift up from the depths of my subconscious to the surface of my mind. I was preoccupied, pondering ideas for a food-themed day to offer as an event. Could I take people on a journey through food history? I wondered ambitiously. Travel from the early days of food in Britain through different periods in time. Time. The word caught me, stopping me in my mental tracks. My brain took the word and spun it around. Rather than food in time, what about time in food? Time as an ingredient. The universal, invisible ingredient. It felt like a eureka moment, an insight into something big. Rather than a theme for an event, I felt I had the kernel of an idea for a book. This book explores culinary time. In over 25 years of writing and thinking about food, I have always been fascinated by the way in which food connects to so many aspects of our lives. History, identity, culture. Food is so much more than fuel for our bodies. It is charged with meaning. Time and food is a vast, complex subject, and one which I find enthralling. I spent months working out a structure, what I wanted to put in the book. Time touches all aspects of food in some way or the other, but I wanted a book that was engaging and interesting. I think of this book as a kaleidoscope, in which my short essays, each looking at time through the prism of an aspect of food or cooking, fall together to form a complex, intricate pattern. Writing The Missing Ingredient has been an engrossing journey, enlivened by encounters with remarkable people en route. During my encounters with food producers, chefs, and food writers, the importance of taking enough time came up repeatedly. For the most part, this was without prompting from me. Very few of the people I talked to knew that it was culinary time I was focused on. A book about the craft of food, what makes good food, is how I usually described it. As I wanted to discern for myself the role that time played in their work. The Missing Ingredient moves from seconds to years, taking the reader on a journey with me through aspects of culinary time. The book is designed to be read from start to finish, but also works as a volume to be dipped into. What I realized as I researched and wrote was the overlapping nature of the material. How looking at a subject, such as meat, from different time-focused points of view, meshes together to create an insight into the complex, varied role of time. From the time required to rear livestock for maximum flavour, to hanging meat, to the right amount of time to cook it, or the ingenious historic ways we have found to preserve this valuable protein. Time is the universal ingredient in the food we cook and eat. As an invisible ingredient, however, it is seldom considered in its own right. Time is an essential part of the act of cooking. To cook food well, one needs to know how to use time appropriately. Time in the kitchen can be a brisk affair measured in minutes. The quick cooking of spaghetti in boiling water until just al dente. The exciting, rapid transformation that happens when one plunges sliced potatoes into hot oil to make French fries. The thickening as you stir a mixture of flour, butter and milk into a sauce. It can also be altogether more mellow. Gently simmering bones and vegetables for hours to make stock. Marinating a shoulder of lamb with spices overnight. The steeping of Seville orange peel to make marmalade. Slowly roasting a piece of pork belly at a low temperature for hours.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?